the session has started, to let your network know that the session has started. You're welcome. Thank you for joining us at this edition of eMigr8 Open Day. eMigr8 Open Day happens regularly, and what we tend to do at every edition of eMigr8 Open Day is to inform, inspire, and also share about different visa opportunities, tech-enabled visa opportunities. If you're looking for opportunity outside of tech, at the moment on eMigr8 Tech Visa platform, we don't focus on that at the moment. The only thing we focus on at the moment within this community is tech-enabled opportunities. And so if you're looking for something around student visas or any other type of visa opportunities that you may be looking, that may be available, this will not be the platform. However, if you're interested in tech-enabled visa opportunities, if you're a beginner, even if you haven't started your journey in tech at all, then you're welcome in the room, because eMigr8 is designed to support your journey. It's a 1 hour, 30-minute session. And during this session today, we will be talking about what eMigr8 is. We would have an opportunity for our open coaching session where you can actually come on and ask any question that you would like to ask as regards eMigr8 Tech Visa, as regards a particular tech visa, or as regards some of the presentation we will have made today. Also today, the team is really excited to share with you something we've been cooking. And one of the things we've been cooking within the eMigr8 Tech Visa world has been around the eMigr8 app, right? The eMigr8 Tech Visa app. And today we're doing a community preview of the eMigr8 Tech Visa app. We will also talk about one of our packages within eMigr8 platform, which is the Settle in the UK as a Tech Talent. We will talk about tech career coaching package that would help you to land your next role faster, particularly roles in the UK that would come with something called the certificate of sponsorship. The certificate of sponsorship typically leads to a visa. We would also talk about how you can become a startup founder, and that could help you target a visa like the UK Innovator Founder Visa. And so as you can see, this edition is very packed. If you wait till the end of the session, we do have a gift for you. eMigr8 Open Day happens regularly, and one of the things we've done very well is to actually document and record some of these sessions. Those recordings are available to you as a member of our community. We have open days that are focused on the Australia Global Talent Visa, the US O1 Visa, the UK Global Talent Visa, the UK Innovator Founder Visa, German Skilled Worker Visa, and several different sessions that have been shared in terms of nuggets of opportunity, Canada Startup Visa. And those videos are available for you as members of our community. Some of the videos are premium, but a lot of them are actually available at no cost to you. And so you can use those videos to start charting a course for your journey. We will be sharing with you how the eMigr8 app could help that journey as well. We would also spend some time to share around this package, which is the Settle in the UK as a Tech Talent package. It's one of the premium packages we offer on the eMigr8 platform. And this is a package if you're looking to settle in the UK, or if you're looking to relocate and settle in the UK. If you've explored things like the UK student visa as an option for relocation and settlement to the UK, you may want to consider this package, because we feel is much better than the student route, because you are able to work from day one of you settling, and that is the primary applicant. In addition to that, it's a direct pathway to settlement, and it's available for beginners and also intermediate people in the field of technology. You do need a time budget to be able to use this package. You need about 3 to 6 months minimum to be able to use this package. And also you will need to consider an equity investment as well. We have other editions of eMigr8 Open Day coming up. We have open days around the UK Innovator Founder Visa, open days around the UK Technician Visa, around move to the US as a global talent, and also around the French Tech Visa. Many of these open days are coming soon. What is eMigr8? I'm going to skip through this a little bit today, and the reason is because we have a 15-minute session where we will be talking a lot more about what eMigr8 is. But I would just say this, that yes, for many of us, you may have come into the room because you are looking forward to one visa opportunity or the other. But what eMigr8 is doing is that itself is a side effect of a bigger objective from our perspective. The bigger objective is that if you are globally attractive, you will have options of multiple visa opportunities from multiple countries of the world. And the reason is very simple. Most forward-thinking economies have realized that talent is the new oil. They've realized that for them to be able to compete in the new global market, in the world where Gen AI is now, different Gen AI models are coming out, different AR, VR, and different technologies are coming out, they need to ensure that they import the right talent into their jurisdiction. They want those talents to live in their country. They want those talents to build in their country, create employment, bring their intellectual property, apply for patents, and so on within their jurisdiction. And so they've made pathways available for those globally attractive people to move with their family, to come work, to come play, and come reside within their jurisdiction. And this is what eMigr8 helps you to discover. This is what eMigr8 helps you to coaches you on for you to become globally attractive. If you are globally attractive, you have those options. You could also choose to work within your own economy and then operate globally, or you could choose to move and relocate to different countries of the world. Of course, every one of those countries have the different visas. Those visas have requirements, and those requirements themselves, you may be qualified, and in some cases, you need to be able to show the assessing bodies that you are qualified. All of these are part of what eMigr8 is able to help you achieve, and part of this is what eMigr8 is able to help you work on. As regards to eMigr8, many of our services cover things like information, inspiration, and holding, coaching. And if you are doing it yourself, the community is also available to you because we are able to help you with a self-directed roadmap to say this is the roadmap of all the things you need to do within the next X couple of months for you to qualify. Or if you're already qualified, the roadmap to what are the documents you need to gather for you to be able to submit a qualifying application. The UK Global Talent Visa is one of the examples of visas that we support. And so even if you applied for that visa and you got rejected, it doesn't mean that you will never qualify. We're able to speak with you, and some of this is free. We're able to speak with you to say, help you understand what you need to do differently, what you need to do better within the next number of weeks, maybe months, for you to qualify. And it goes on like that. This is what we focus on within the eMigr8 platform. We have eMigr8 services and we run a freemium model. A freemium model basically means most of what we do, 80% of what we do, we actually do for free, right? We do charge a premium for some of our services and packages, but we have a healthy mix of premium in terms of free packages and also premium packages. On the free side, we have information and inspiration. And one of the sessions that we're attending today, the eMigr8 Open Day, falls under that. We have introductory videos for many of the visa opportunities that we talk about on the platform. We have open coaching sessions like the one we have available today. We have visa-specific office hours for the likes of the Technician visa and several other visa opportunities. And you can also get access to one-to-one coaching sessions at no cost to you. On the premium side, we do have eMigr8 Circle, which is our premium community. We have personalized coaching sessions, which you can pay for. And we do have packages as well that focuses on one visa opportunity or the other. We have packages like Move to the UK as a global talent, focusing on the Tech Nation visa. We have packages like Move to the US as a global talent, and that focuses on the US O1 visa. And in some cases, if you have like a UK master's, for example, we could focus you on the EB2 NIW visa, because if you have a UK master's, for example, you are likely close to qualifying, if not already qualified for that visa. We have moved to Canada as a startup founder, and that focuses on the Canada startup visa. And so there are several packages that can help you around your journey, depending on what it is that you're looking for. And we do have the Settle in the UK as a tech talent that I mentioned earlier, which is one of the packages that offers the eMigr8 triple guarantee. It focuses your profile on 3 visas at the same time: the UK Global Talent, the UK Innovator Founder, and the UK Skilled Worker visa, all at the same time. We have a very vibrant eMigr8 community, WhatsApp, on Telegram, and several social media networks. We have that community available, and that community can help your journey as well. We have coaches in that community that are willing to answer questions, and you can also share information with each other people that are like-minded, that are looking at this same journey as you are. All of that is available within the platform. WhatsApp is our best community at the moment, but we are also working very hard to get our Telegram, our Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter communities to be as vibrant as well. And so we encourage you to join. We encourage you to engage. We encourage you to ask questions in those communities. And all of these is at no cost to you. And of course, if you're interested in the premium community, that is also available. eMigr8 was incubated by Bincom Dev Center. And within the stables of Bincom Dev Center, we have a few other services that may be of interest to you. And so I will spend a few minutes just talking about those services. We have the Bincom Global Tech Program. And this is useful for you if you are starting your journey in the field of technology, because it combines 3 key pillars of what you will need together in one program. So you don't just learn skills like many other training academies, but what you do is you learn skills, you gain experience, and you gain exposure, all in the field of digital technology. The full program is 1 to 2 years, but we do have subsections of the program that helps you to move from one stage to the other within a 3-month period. It gets more interesting because if you're already at the intermediate level in the field of technology and you feel like you don't have the right experience for you to do what you believe you need to be able to do, for you to become globally attractive, this program can also help you, because it's able to move you from that one stage to the next stage as well. If you're interested in that, bincom.net/globaltech is where you want to go to. And this particular flyer I'm showing is a subset of the program, as I mentioned. And this is for 3 months at just £1,000 for 3 months. And it incorporates tech trainings, career coaching, tech apprenticeship with a UK company. And that comes with work referencing and many other benefits that is able to help your journey towards being globally attractive. This will help you to be able to be better positioned for work that comes with certificate of sponsorship in the UK. Whether you're already in the UK or whether you're already in the UK or you are currently in your home country looking to relocate to the UK. We also have the Bincom mentoring platform. If you're already advanced in the field of technology, you have intermediate to advanced level skills, we encourage you to mentor, because mentoring is one of the ways you are able to show that you are globally attractive. If you look at some of the visa requirements that we talk about, you will see that one of the questions they will ask you is that, have you mentored? Do you mentor in a structured mentoring program? So it cannot be that, oh, I mentor in my workplace and they employed a new employee and I help that person out. No, it has to be structured. And the Bincom mentoring platform is such a structured mentoring platform. We're inviting mentors to apply to mentor on the platform. It's a highly competitive platform. I need to mention that, because we get feedback that, oh, I applied as a mentor, but they didn't pick me. Yes, that is possible. But we are inviting you to apply because it's highly competitive for you to become a mentor on the Beacon mentoring platform. But yeah, if you are interested, please apply to become a mentor on this platform. And that could also help your journey. That could also help your story and your profile, sharing that you are globally attractive, particularly if you're already highly advanced in your career in the field of technology. We have many mentees that are looking for your mentorship if you're at that level already. The best way to build a startup, to learn to build a startup, is to actually build a startup. We believe that very strongly. And this is what Labs by Beacon helps you to do. Labs by Beacon helps you to do that by guiding you through a 3 to 6 months program of you building your own startup. In many cases, your first startup. We bring you together with 3 other people, 3 to 10 people who are also interested in that journey, all of them with different skills and all, for you to come together to actually build a product. That product will have to be used by real life users. So you go through the journey of ideation to marketing the product, to getting your first customers, to getting your first few customers, and building traction within a controlled environment called Labs by Beacon. It's practical learning. It will help you improve your career. It's also a good opportunity to build a portfolio if you don't already have that. And also, it's good in terms of you referencing yourself to say you are doing stuff in the field of digital technology, product-led digital technology, to be specific. This is important to you if you, for example, working in consulting and you haven't had the opportunity to do stuff in the startup world before. You may want to look at this opportunity. The last one I'll talk about is our tech career coaching service, because it also interrelates with your visa journey, particularly if you're interested in work visas that comes with jobs that comes with work visa sponsorship. The tech career coaching service helps you to land your next role faster. And the way we do this is that we help you to build the relevant experience. We help you with connection with technical recruiters. We help you with everything you need, work referencing, UK, and so on, for you to be able to land that next role. All the coaching needed, or to JobServe, which is a tool that we built internally that is also very useful. All of that comes within this tech career coaching service. And it's only available for the UK at the moment, but we're working very hard to bring it to a new country and multiple new countries. Next country we're actually working on launching is actually Germany, and that will be launching in a few months. For some of us, this is the slide that you want to take a screenshot of. And the reason is because this slide gives you an interesting lay of the land. My colleagues will be coming on call to talk about the tech career landscape and some of the other packages that are in the eMigr8 app. But you may want to take a screenshot of this, because this gives you an idea of some of the visa opportunities available. We will come back to this during the session today as well, but just have an idea to say, when we say you can get tech talent visas, when we say if you are globally attractive, you have options of visas. These are some of them. This is by no means an exhaustive list of visas, and is by no means an exhaustive list of tech visas. This is just us giving you an illustration to say, if you're in the startup line and you're interested in the UK, look at the UK Innovator Founder Visa. Canada has the Canada Startup Visa. Germany has the German Startup Visa. If you are a talent already established in your career, then you may want to look at the likes of the Technician Visa in the UK or the US O1 Visa, for example. If you land a job that is able to give you work sponsorship in your target country, you will be looking at the Skilled Worker Visa or the H1, EB1 visas in the US, and several other visa opportunities like that. You could also look at intermediate visa opportunities like temporary digital nomad visa. German also offers you a job seeker visa in Germany for you to go to Germany for 6 months to a year for you to look for a job, because it's easier for you to find a job if you're already in those countries already. And those are intermediate visas because in some cases, they don't give you a direct pathway to settlement, but it at least starts helping you in your journey of relocation and then maybe looking for a pathway to settlement afterwards. The point is that all these opportunities are available, And many of these opportunities you may already be qualified for. Many of these opportunities you will definitely be qualified for if you plan over a period of time. The lowest common denominator of all these visa opportunities is one thing. If you are globally attractive, you have options. And so if you're globally attractive, you have options of different visa opportunities. However, within the eMigr8 community, within the eMigr8 Tech Visa platform, we focus on we focus on visas with a pathway to settlement. It could be a direct pathway to settlement or an indirect pathway to settlement, but we focus on that. We focus on visas where you can move with your family, and we focus on visas where even if you're a beginner today, you can plan over a period of time, maximum 2 years, but there are some visas within 3 months. You can actually plan for you to be able to land it, even as an absolute beginner today. Right. And then we focus only at the moment at tech-enabled opportunity. I mentioned that earlier. And for many of these visa opportunities, we do open days where we talk about them. This is another eMigr8 resource, another eMigr8 package that may be of interest to you, because this is the 2023 tech-enabled visa landscape. It gives you a lot of information about the different visa opportunities. And we're working on the 2024 version of this landscape already. If you stay glued to the community, you'll get access to it. It gives you insight into the various visa opportunities from multiple countries, to say for newbies, for intermediate, for expats, qualification criteria, what is the roadmap that you need? What are the costs? What is the pathway to settlement? All of these kinds of things you can find on the tech visa landscape. And guess what? This is also free and available free. If you're a beginner in the room and you're thinking, I don't yet qualify, what should I be doing? What you should be doing is you should plan. If you're an intermediate person in the room and you're wondering, what should I be doing? What you should be doing is to plan. If you're an expert person in the room and you're wondering what should you be doing, what you should be doing is to plan. But planning alone does not help if you do not take action. And so what we are saying to you is that the journey of you becoming globally attractive, you start with a roadmap. With a roadmap to say, this is where I am at the moment, and this is where I want to be. How do I get there? And this is one of the features of the eMigr8 app that we'll be talking to you about today, which is around eMigr8 roadmap and eMigr8 tasks that we will be sharing with you. But I don't want to steal the team's thunder, because the team has done a lot of work as regards the eMigr8 Tech Visa app. And that's what we'll be showing you in the next few minutes. But before I continue and before I invite Chisom, Peace, and Timothy up on the stage in that order, I would just say that you came into this room most likely with questions. We would ask that please drop those questions in the chat so that we can get to as many of these questions as possible during this edition of eMigr8 Open Day. Drop your questions in the chat and we will take as many questions as possible. For today's edition, we are not focusing on any one country. And so if you have a question about Germany, please put it in the chat. About Canada, about a specific visa, you can put them in the chat and we would answer as many of these questions as possible. If we do have time, we can invite you on stage for the open coaching session, but this is dependent on time. And so the best thing to do is put the questions in the chat and then we can have an interaction on it. We've got 2 coaches on the call today. Myself and Moody are both on the call. So please put the question in the chat. Also, if you wait till the end of this session, we do have a gift for you. And so don't miss out on that gift. Stay tuned to the eMigr8 Open Day. And so what we will be doing next in the next 15 to 20 minutes is that the team will be sharing what we've been building, the eMigr8 Tech Visa app. Once we're done with that, then we'll come into the time of question and answer. You can ask questions about eMigr8, you can ask questions about a specific visa, or you can ask questions as long as it's around tech-enabled visa opportunity for relocation and settlement. We are open to answer to the best of our ability. Don't forget that eMigr8 does not offer immigration advice, neither do we offer legal advice. We are a tech platform. And what we do differently is we bring inspiration in information and handholding coaching services and so on to help your journey towards being globally attractive. We help you become globally attractive. With that being said, I would like to invite Chisom on stage. Chisom, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, sir. Thank you very much. Please confirm you can see my screen.
Yes, we can see your screen. Okay, hear you as well.
All right. Good evening, everyone, once again, and welcome to the eMigr8 Tech Visa App Community Preview. And yeah, so let's get started. Okay. What is eMigr8? eMigr8 is a comprehensive platform designed to empower individuals and entities to become globally attractive, and of which they can attain tech visas opportunities. And just take this out.
We can't hear you anymore, Chisom. Yeah, looks like Chisom has some technical challenges at the moment. Chisom, if you're still there, we can't hear you, though we see your screen flipping from one slide to the next. All right. While we wait for Chisom to get back, Chisom, are you there? Okay. It looks like Chisom has some challenges at the moment. And so I was just saying to everyone to say, if you have questions, please drop them in the chat. Chisom, are you back?
Hello.
Okay, we can hear you now.
All right. I've already talked about what eMigr8 is all about, and our user-friendly app provides tools to support you and ensure that you succeed on your journey. Okay, we all know that there can be challenges in terms of tech visa applications, challenges like navigating the complexities of tech visa application, which can be very, very overwhelming, confusing requirements, lengthy processes, and lack of guidance often lead to frustrations and delay. And tech talent seeking relocation opportunity deserve a smoother journey. And that's where the eMigr8 app comes in, which streamlines your tech talent visa journey by offering you a user-friendly interface that walks you through every step. You can manage your tasks, monitor progress, and access essential resources all within the app to keep you updated in the latest industry trends. And the app is available on Android, iOS, and also web as well. Now let's talk about the three key features of the eMigr8 app. The first one is the eMigr8 content. The eMigr8 content offer a wealth of information tailored to your needs, and this provides insights into the different visa routes, including tips and tips for a successful visa application, ensuring that you are well prepared to embark on your journey. And the content, the details for the eMigr8 content entails info on the different visa routes. This is a comprehensive detail about the various tech visa options in which you will get to choose the right one. Also part of the content, we have the eMigr8 packages as well, and we'll get to talk about that later because it's also a major feature of the eMigr8 app. You also have access to industry trends and application tips. This will also help in terms of guidance in your application. Now, the second feature is the eMigr8 packages, and even with comprehensive resources, personalized guidance, which are very, very invaluable, that's where the eMigr8 packages and coaching comes in. Even when you have the resources, you need to have access to what eMigr8 offer, and one of which is our packages and our coaching sessions. You need an expert support, and our team of experienced coaches would help you with that as well. And they will address your specific questions and concerns throughout your visa application process. To ensure you get the most of your coaching sessions, they become available to you when using the app if you are able to complete the tasks. And this will equip you with solid understanding of the process before you dive deeper. And the third feature is the eMigr8 tasks. And these are essential activities to get you started on your journey. These tasks ensure that you have necessary information and documentation for a successful application. Now, here are some of the eMigr8 tasks available on the eMigr8 app. We have the eMigr8 Open Day, which is the session we are having today, and it's also very comprehensive, and it's an overview of tech talent visas and how eMigr8 can assist you. Another task on the eMigr8 app is the indication of interest form, which you are expected to fill, on which you would receive a bill that contains the resources which you are expected to explore. Most of the resources there are free, so explore the resources. When you fill in the indication of interest form, you'll get it in your mail, explore the resources, and also do well to complete your profile. You need to also complete your profile on the app, and this will help us, provide the help us support you better. After doing these tasks, you would now be able to have access to an eMigr8 coaching session. And now for a bonus we are giving out due to this eMigr8 app preview, which is a limited time offer, is a free coaching session. And this is available to the first 7 persons who are able to attain 7 streaks on the eMigr8 app. And for you to do that, for you to attain this free coaching session, you need to go to eMigr8visa.com, download the app, and visit the app daily, probably for 7 days, and attain 7 streaks. I will later share the screenshots. You will later see the screenshot on how to do that. Attain 7 streaks, and you would be able to qualify. Being the first 7 person, you would be able to qualify for a free coaching session. Now, this is the walkthrough. Go to eMigr8visa.com. You can find the eMigr8 app on the home page, or you can go to the menu, click on the menu, download the eMigr8 app, and on the eMigr8 app, visit the app for 7 days to attain 7 streaks. Mind you, you must be among the first 7 persons to do this, and you would have access to the eMigr8 coaching session. So that's a bonus, and this is a limited time offer. Now, how do you get started? This is a call to action. Visit the eMigr8visa.com to learn more about our services and also our resources, and do well to explore them. Now, download the eMigr8 app and take control of your visa journey. Join our communities, the WhatsApp community, the Telegram, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, and this is how you can get started. All right, so I would be calling up another eMigr8 team in the person of Peace to take it from here. Thank you. All right, Peace.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Isam. And welcome once again to everyone on this session. So like we all know, development of solutions, when we build solutions, these solutions are not built for the sake of building them, right? So what I'm saying in essence is that the eMigr8 app was not built for eMigr8 team members. It was actually built for you. So whatever feature that is currently on the app and features that would eventually be on the app, it's all a product of conversations that we have had with several persons, conversations probably in the line of concerns, in the lines of complaints, right? So we've had persons who have complained that they don't have a clear picture of what their responsibilities or what their tasks are after several coaching sessions, right? Because we know that when you attend a coaching session, most of the time it ends up with that individual going with tasks and responsibilities. So the coaches give you responsibilities, gives you tasks to carry out, and upon completion of those tasks, right, you return and then your journey continues. So like we have always been saying, the focus of eMigr8 is to make you globally attractive. And so that when you are globally attractive, it positions you for these tech-enabled visa opportunities. Now, what eMigr8 app would help you do is that at every touch point that is required for you to be globally attractive, you can find that on the eMigr8 app. And it will be a very seamless process for you as an individual, right, on your journey to global attractiveness. Some other complaints that we've heard from persons, right, is they are not able to track their progress. Now, my colleague Chiso mentioned some default tasks, right, that is common to everybody. As soon as you log onto the application, right, it's a default task. And these are prerequisites for you to meet before you have a coaching session. Now, it's quite different from the tasks that will be assigned to you by the coach at the end of the coaching session. Now, you are able to track your success or track your progress on this app. It's visible to you as a user as well as to the coach. So we are in alignment as to your journey. We are in alignment as to your progress when it comes to your global attractive journey, your journey to global attractiveness. Other complaints is little or no access to real-time updates, right? Not until when you come to sessions like this, for some persons, they do not know what is going on in the tech space, right? They do not know what's going on even in eMigr8. But that is one of the solutions or the problems that eMigr8 app aims to solve. Then you have the flexibility of choosing a coach. Yes, so I would love to have a big picture, right? A better picture of who will be coaching me as a user if I'm coming on board a program, right? So, and that is what this app will help you do in the long run. It's part of the features that will be included in this app. You can see the profile of all the coaches, and then you have that liberty to choose a particular coach that you would want to have a session with, right? Not like what's going on as of today, right? What we have today. When you apply for a coaching session, then you have your coach. Now you can know your coach beforehand. You can select your coach, pick a coach of your choice, right? And then you can have your session. Then another very vital issue is we've had cases where people miss schedules, right? You book a coaching session and then you are carried away, or you get carried away with the day's activities, and then you forget that you are supposed to have a coaching session, right? So you miss this and you can't even come back to that session that day. You have to find a way to reschedule, right? So the app will be there to notify you. You have notifications that will let you know that, okay, I have this session coming up soon, so I have to prepare myself beforehand for this particular session. Now, these are the problems, or some of the problems that this app would solve for you, our lovely users, right? But I want us to just take a glance into the big picture, right? Let's look at the big picture. Where are we going to in this app? Choose the next slide, please, right? So looking forward, right, the big picture, where are we going to? We have some features currently on the app, right, but that's not where it stops, right? There are iterations, there are processes that will be coming in place to ensure that we are releasing value to you as our users, right? We are releasing value to you. So some of the features that we should be looking forward to in the app is the ability to join community directly from the app. So I can do this from the comfort of my home. So when you think of eMigr8 app, just think of eMigr8 at your fingertips, right? So you have the company, you have us at your fingertips. So it's easy for you to do everything you want to do from the comfort of your home. So one of the features that we should be looking forward to is to join communities directly from the app. And I've also mentioned a feature about receiving notifications and updates via the same application. I've also talked about selecting your preferred coach based on their profile, right? And also based on your need as an individual, right? So we know we have several tech visas, we have several routes, right? And as an individual, my need is actually different from your need. And I would want to pick my coach based on my need and the coach's profile, right? So that is what we should be looking forward to in the no distant future. So also we've talked about tracking your progress after every coaching session. That's a must-have feature that will be seen soon in the application. We've talked about viewing latest information about the tech space, as well as about eMigr8 as a platform. Then we should also look forward to viewing available visa routes, and then book for more targeted session, like I've also explained. Then you can directly join sessions with our experts from the application, right? I don't have to go searching my email looking for the link that was sent via my mail because I have a session, right? So I just log onto the app. It's already there indicating to me that I have a session coming up soon, and then I can join directly from the app. So the whole picture that we have for everyone is comfort, convenience, ease, right? While achieving the best, while getting the best that you can get from us, as we're here to serve you, right? Then we are also looking at managing your booking sessions. I can book a session today and something comes up, I'm unable to meet up. It doesn't stop there, it doesn't end there, right? So in the nearest future, you'll be able to reschedule. You'll be able to do a lot of stuff around your booking, even cancel bookings, right? If you've gotten what you need from a session like this, for instance, and you feel okay, there's no need for me to go ahead to book a free session. I've gotten what I need from the eMigr8 open day. Let me just go ahead and cancel so that someone else can actually take my slot or take my spot, right? So you can do that from the application. That is one of the features that we're also looking to have on the application. And then finally, but not the least of the features that we are looking forward to, is to review and rate your coach after every session. So feedback is key for every individual, for organization, and even for us at eMigr8. We do not take feedback for granted, right? That is why we are always asking persons to speak up, ask questions. Where we are not doing well, let us know, right? So, and that is one feature that we are looking to have in the application. So after every coaching session, you let us know what we did well. You let us know what we didn't do well, most importantly, because that is for us, that is actually the key thing, so that we can serve you better and also serve those persons that come after you, and not keep on repeating the same mistakes that won't help every one of us go forward. So you have the opportunity to review and then to also rate each coach at the end of every session. So these are some of the features that we should be looking forward to. I'm positive that this time all these things will be on the application, and even more, right? Because we are growing as an organization, and we are the tech space is evolving, right? And as this is evolving, the app will also evolve with what is going on with current trends, so that we can also meet your needs and ensure that you stay relevant even in the market of tech. So I'll be handing the mic over now to Timothy to take us through the next session. Thank you very much.
If you're talking, Timothy, you're on mute. You're still on mute, Timothy. You haven't unmuted yourself on Zoom, so we can't hear you. While Timothy does that, don't forget that if you have questions, please drop it in the chat. The next session right after this, we will now be talking about different visa opportunities. I see somebody asking about what visa should I be looking at as a beginner. All of these questions will be answered. And of course, if you wait till the end, we have a gift for you. Timothy, have you been able to unmute now? You are still muted from what we can see on Zoom. You are muted.
Okay, yes, I've been able to unmute. I think, yeah.
You're fine now. You've unmuted now. Hi, Timothy, we can hear you.
Hi, thank you very much, Mr. Pate. Good evening, everyone. Like my colleague have said, I'm just going to talk based on what they've said. Basically, I'm not saying anything different. I'm not going to overload you with new informations. So I just wanted to bring to your notice, like, did you know that eMigr8 runs a freemium model, offering both free and premium services? So basically, what we do at eMigr8 is literally we have 80% of our services for free. Now, you can attest to the fact that just being in this online session alone, and if you've been following, you gain a lot of insights and information towards the global talent and the tech visa route already, without even booking a coaching session. Just being in this few minutes that we are together, a lot of information has come that has at least made you better than when you nearly came. So we run a lot of we run 80% of what we do, of course, for free. I mean, absolutely free. You can check on our eMigr8 content, and you see a lot of content that would benefit you, basically. And also run a premium service that can help you out, that we can handhold you from the beginning to when you get your visa. Please choose on to the next slide. I just want to run you through some benefit of having the app. So as of today, if you download the eMigr8 app, what are you going to see? What benefit are you going to get? And these are the benefits highlighted on this slide. So you stay up to date on the latest trend and insight in tech talent visa landscape. Literally, so we bring you up to date. So you don't have to go searching for news. The world is filled with a lot of information. So you just have a personal app on your phone that gives you any updates that can help you in your in your application, especially when it comes to the tech talent visa landscape, basically. So we have with the app, when you have the app and some of the tasks that is listed on the app, like my colleague has said, Chisom, when you take advantage of those tasks, you can book a coaching session. Now, imagine a session where you have to ask the coach personal questions, and maybe for that free sessions, you can have access and ask any question. Our coaches are here, and they've helped a lot of persons. As you can see, we've had over 40 success stories, and you can benefit and you can ask them questions, which we did definitely impact on your application process, basically. So just as I'm speaking, you can go on the Play Store, the Google Play Store. You download the app. You can go on our eMigr8visa.com and download the app. Then lastly, with over 40 success stories, you can gain valuable tips and strategies to optimize and guide your visa application from the eMigr8 content. Now, this is where the meat of everything is. Basically, with our eMigr8 content, just going back to watch our eMigr8 previous open day video, like you're going to be having this video available on YouTube. Just going back to watch those videos, you can gain access to a lot of our eMigr8 content, eMigr8 content on the app. You can have this access on the app. You can have access to our eMigr8 content on the app. And this sources, this content are going to be dropping nuggets and wisdom and practical step on how you can literally complete your visa. That will be very valuable for you, especially when you are applying for your visa application. So we just want you to take advantage of the app. Go on the Play Store, download the app. You can also go on our eMigr8visa.com and download the app like Chisom has run you through. Just do that and take advantage of this opportunity. Like Chisom has said, if you are among the first 7 persons who follow up and who complete this trick, you'll be able to have access to free coaching. So quickly, don't waste time. We're over 32 in this call. So meaning only 7 persons are going to benefit from that. So as quick as possible, get the app and start your journey now. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you so much to the team. Thank you for running us through what we've been cooking, the eMigr8 Visa app and also eMigr8visa.com. So now we come to a session where we will be answering questions. We're hoping that you have questions as regards different visa pathways, different visa opportunities. This is an open coaching session for the next few minutes where you can ask any question that you have as regards anything that has been said so far today, or any question as regards any one of the tech visa opportunities. I'll just recap briefly what the team had said as regards the eMigr8 app. And my recap is just to say the first step you want to do is go to eMigr8visa.com. All of the information that you need, everything that you need to navigate to are all on that site, eMigr8visa.com. This is a community preview. We are by no means saying that the solution is fully ready. We are not saying that we are not saying that everything is fine. In fact, we expect that you will find bugs, but we believe that we've built a very strong community over the years, and we believe that this is an opportunity to share with you what we're doing and what we've been building, and also to have you as our community members share in this journey. The app is ready to give you benefits from today. And so it's something that you can use, but we're just saying that don't forget that this is new. And so there may be a couple of challenges here and there. You can report issues to emigrate@beacon.net. And so the link that you need is emigrate8visa.com. I'm sure my colleagues will drop that in the chat and also in the comments and description for those watching the replay video. emigrate8visa.com is where you want to go to. You can scroll to the section that has to do with the eMigr8 app, and you would be able to learn more. At the moment of this recording, we had a little challenge with the iOS version of the solution. That was supposed to be ready at this moment, but iOS hasn't yet approved it. We're expecting that approval in the coming maybe minutes or maybe days, but the iOS version would also be in the app. In the store, just search for eMigr8 app. Right? eMigr8 is spelled EMIGR with the number 8, eMigr8 Visa. And that's what you're looking for on the 2 stores. And also it's available on the web. And so one of the packages and one of the resources you get access to within the app, but this is also available, is the tech visa landscape. We're already updating the landscape for 2024. And so that is available to you, for you as members of our community as well. And so that's what we wanted to say to you today as regards the app. And so we're going to switch over to questions at this point. And so just to bring us back to what we were talking about as regards visa opportunities, I'm just going to show the landscape again in terms of different visa opportunities. I'm going to show that on screen. And then if you have questions about any particular visa opportunity, if you have questions about your unique journey, or you have questions generally, this is the section where you can ask those questions. We will start with the questions in the chat, and then we will work our way towards hopefully more questions from members of the community. And so, as we mentioned earlier, eMigr8 focuses on tech-enabled visa opportunities, and there are quite a number of visa opportunities available to you across different countries based on multiple reasons. We have broken those reasons into 5 key categories. Startup, if you're a startup founder, whether you're just starting or you're already established. So if you're just starting your startup founder journey, the UK Innovator Founder Visa is something for you to look at. Because with that visa, what you just need is an idea that is adjudged as innovative, viable, and scalable. However, if you're already a little advanced in your journey as a startup founder, your startup already has very good traction and you're ready to scale to other jurisdictions, that is when you would be able to consider a visa like the Canada Startup Visa, because they are not looking for you at the idea stage. They are not even really looking for you at the seed stage, even though we have at least one seed stage success with the Canada Startup Visa. They are really looking for your startup at the Series A stage. Talent visas are available as well. With the UK, you've got the UK Global Talent Visa for the field of digital technology, or what we call the UK Tech Nation Visa. This is available in 2 categories, whether as an exceptional promise or as an exceptional talent. You can only qualify for exceptional promise if you have less than 5 years of experience in the field of technology. If you have more than 5 years of experience in the field of technology, then you have to look at the exceptional talent category. Both category has similar criteria for you to be endorsed. Once you get endorsed, then you would qualify, you would be able to get the visa. The endorsement stage, which is stage 1, usually once you get that endorsement, you are 99.9% chance guaranteed that you would get the visa. The only other reason why you may not get the visa is if you've committed maybe an immigration crime in the past in your career. But with the endorsement, and this is what we support from an eMigr8 visa perspective, that's stage 1. How do I get an endorsement? It's not a visa application, really. It's about you sharing your profile to say I'm globally attractive. And then for endorsing bodies, the endorsers, to agree with you that yes, your profile do qualify for the types of people they want to move to the UK because they believe you will benefit their economy. So we'll just be taking questions in the chat at this point, and we're hoping that for some of us that joined, your expectations have been met. Somebody asked around work visa, so let me just mention that as well. So for many countries of the world, they have visa opportunities that if you land a job in their jurisdiction, and that company that has hired you has a certificate of sponsorship or whatever else is called in the different jurisdiction, they will be able to sponsor your visa. Some of these companies will not just sponsor your visa by giving you a certificate of sponsorship. They would also pay, in some cases, not all the time, they will pay for your flight and relocation allowance for you to move to their jurisdiction. They will pay all the fees associated, including insurance in the UK, associated with your relocation. It doesn't happen all the time, but it is possible, right? But you are able to, what you need to do at that point is to land a job that comes with that certificate of sponsorship. You can land that if you're already within that jurisdiction, right? So with the UK, with Germany, or you can also land that if you are still in your home country as well. So that is possible. And there's a method towards you being able to land those roles. We have a free resource for the UK, which is the landing a tech job in the UK tech ecosystem. This is available on the app that we've just mentioned. And then it's also available within our community, the YouTube community. And so you are able to get access to that resource, and that may be able to get you on the way. For Germany as well, we've got the German Blue Card visa, and we've got the German Skilled Worker visa. Both of them as well will allow you to move from your own country. And we had coaches come on this platform to share their experiences, to share what they did right and what they think you can do as a member of our community as well. All of these resources are available to you within the eMigr8 community. Somebody asked that, do I stand a chance as a product designer? Do I stand a chance as a product designer? Moody, I don't know if you are still on the call. Moody, I was going to put you on the spot to answer this question. This person hasn't specified any particular visa, but was asking, do I stand a chance as a product designer? I'll use that to bring Moody, who is one of our coaches on the eMigr8 platform, onto the conversation. Moody, product design. Tech-enabled visa opportunity. They didn't specify what country or what visa, but what do you think?
For a product designer?
Yes.
Let me get the question. I don't think I fully got the question.
So the person, it was really around expectation that one of their questions coming into the room is they're curious about tech talent visas generally, and that they are a product designer. Do they stand a chance of qualifying? And so maybe talk about the UK Global Talent Visa, or maybe a few other visas that they may be qualified
All
for.
right. So for the UK Global, there are different nuances, but as a product designer, your skill set is needed globally, right? So you probably qualify for one or two visa routes. If I can speak to the Tech Nation endorsement body, there is divided into the technical and the business side of tech. So as a business, or if you are from the business side, so product management, project management, business analytics, product designers, you do qualify. But you need to now look at, supporting documents and validating your story as to what have you been doing, what product have you built, what contribution have you given in terms of technology and also in the ecosystem that you are currently in. But in terms of the skill set, yes, it's very needed globally, and you probably qualify for multiple visa. We just need to appraise your journey and understand what you have been doing and where you are currently. And we are able to, in this community, we're able to work with you to see that you cross the line when it comes to getting that visa endorsement. So I believe I've answered that question.
Yes, you have, Moody.
Yeah.
I think a follow-on question is 3+ experience. Also a product designer. Maybe this is the same person. And the person was asking around UK, Australia, and what are the chances and all of that. So I believe Moody has answered the question. What I would just add is with the Australia Global Talent Visa, for example, they are very biased towards you having advanced degrees and you earning a high salary, right? And so if you have some of those, then you can take a look at the Australia Global Talent Visa. Recently, there's some rumors that they are going to start capping it to 200 people per year. Again, it hasn't been announced officially as far as I know, but just bear that in mind with Australia. But there are some other opportunities available. What you can do is take a look at the landscape, right? In the eMigr8 app, one of the packages or one of the services available is the tech visa landscape, where the team have curated different opportunities, and you can take a look at those opportunities generally. We've spoken extensively about the UK as well a moment ago, and so I believe this question has been answered. And if you feel like you still need more clarification, please drop it in the chat, and then we'll be able to answer that question. Somebody was asking, and I think I would take this one. Aside this session, how else can we have access to the hand-holding coaching? And also, is it free? Yes, the answer is that we do have free coaching sessions. So you are able to get at least one free coaching session by waiting till the end of this session, and we would explain to you what you need to do to claim that free coaching session if you wait till the end. And so you get a short coaching session for free. Those sessions are 10 minutes, but those 10 minutes are highly valuable for people that have attended them, and we are getting very good ratings, even with those short sessions. So that is available for you at no cost to you. We do have premium services as well that are available, but what we ask you to do usually is that take a look at everything available at no cost to you first. The free resources, the open days, the office hours, the short coaching sessions. There are several things available at no cost to you. The community where you can ask questions and coaches are able to answer your questions in those communities. But of course, if you want something a little extra, or you want one of the packages and all of that, you can discuss with the team as well, and they will point you in the right direction. With the app that we've built and that we've launched, we are showing a preview today that you can get your hands on it today. That also helps you to curate several of these services and resources in one place. And of course, as Chisom and the team mentioned, we're also offering free coaching sessions if you simply use the app consistently for the next 7 days or for 7 days. So the first 7 people that use the app consistently every day for 7 days get a free coaching session. So there's many ways in which you can get access to some of the services at no cost to you. Moody, this next question is for you. I need more explanation on the packages. Moody mentioned during the 10 minutes free session, network was really unfriendly and the duration was so short. This isn't really a question, so I'm not sure. More explanation. I think you can book another coaching session. Or Moody, I don't know. Any thoughts to this person?
Yes, but I would need the person to give more context. So I talked about our packages that we have, right? We have the technician, and you have a screen that you showed that broke down our different packages also. So that answered the question. I don't know if this was on the call. So, but we have packages like move to the UK, leveraging technician, leveraging also the innovator founder visa and skilled worker visa. We also have Move to the UK also we have a campaign going on currently around Move to the UK that everybody can benefit from, whether you are a beginner or you are an expert in the room, right? So that package does exist. We also have packages, I think this person is focusing on the UK. We also have packages for other nations like Canada, Australia that you have alluded to in your presentation also. So these are the various packages that we have. Time will not allow us to go over each of them one after the other. But for the UK, there's technician, there's innovator founder visa, there's skilled worker visa, and these are both talent visa and work-related visa that you can leverage on. And within the eMigr8 platform, we can work with you, have a self-directed roadmap if that's what works best for you, tailored around the uniqueness of your circumstance, and we're able to walk you to your destination. So that is just an overview. But if you still need more context, because we have to break it down, to suit where you are and what you're looking out for, then we'll have to take into a coaching session.
Fantastic. Thank you for that, Moody. I will take this next question, and the question, I'll just read it out and answer it. As a beginner in tech, what should be my major focus with regards to eMigr8, and how do I begin my journey to become globally attractive? The first thing you need is some sort of roadmap, right? You can build the roadmap yourself if you are doing it yourself, or you can book a coaching session to assist you in building this roadmap. Because what we've done within the eMigr8 platform is that there are several resources available to you. Some are free, some are paid, and some are premium, right? So we've got a lot of open day resources that are available. Replay video of open days. These are video 1A, video 1C, video 1D, and so on. All of these are available to you for you to be able to use. We have these open day sessions as well, the live open day like the one we're attending today, where you can interact with coaches that we bring on the platform and they are able to answer questions. We have the community available to you where you you can interact, you can ask questions, you can discover visas, you can get information, and so on. And all of this is curated. We've got office hours available to you. You are able to book coaching sessions, which are one-on-one coaching session, because yes, we're giving general information, but sometimes you need specific answers to your own unique circumstance, because no two people are the same, right? Even if they are twins, their journey will never be the same, particularly in the field of tech. So that's available to you. And the landscape is also available to you. We've talked about that, and you can use that as well as a free resource. We've also launched recently the pre-evaluation form, right? Because we are building eMigr8 AI. eMigr8 AI is actually it's an AI enabled solution that helps your journey. And that gives a lot of information and advice and data and so on to help your journey. Many of these things I've described are no cost to you. With the eMigr8 app that we've just described, if you go to eMigr8visa.com and you download the app, that's a good place to start this journey. But where should you start from is a roadmap to say all of these opportunities are available, but not all of them will be for you. All of these directions are available. Not all of them may be for you. So identify the ones that are for you. Take a look at a lot of the information available. eMigr8 curates a lot, and there are more in the public domain as well. Use all of those information. And then when you need more help, you can reach out to the eMigr8 coaches on the platform. You can book free coaching sessions or paid coaching session to handle you through the journey as needed. You can build your own roadmap, or you can also work with an eMigr8 coach to build a roadmap with you. I would mention that the app is only at the moment of this recording available on Android and on the web, but we are expecting the iOS app would launch in a few hours, if not in a few days, or maybe even a few hours from now as well. So we would have it on the App Store as well. And I believe this answers the question around too much information. Moody, a question would take to you would be, a virtual speaking engagement, can that be used as evidence for UK Global Talent Visa with over 500 attendees in that virtual speaking engagement?
Yeah, it can be used, but we need to look at the nuance. There are nuances around it. We need to look at what kind of events, what was the subject matter that you're speaking on, right? And who are the audience also. So it's not just the fact that it's an event, right? How does that event translate to you imparting, communicating or sharing impact in your ecosystem, right? So yeah, a virtual event can fly, but what sort of nature, what was the nature of that virtual event, and we have to look at all those to check before submitting it to technician.
Fantastic. Thank you, Moody. And also, if you have all that physical events as well, please put them in addition to the virtual event. What the guide says is that you have to be speaking on the main stage. During the pandemic, of course, a lot of events became virtual, but many of these events are now becoming physical again, or at least hybrid, right? So the context is key why this event was virtual. And the context is key to show that you were on the main stage in the event, but virtual events are generally fine. I'll take the next question, which is around full scholarship for MSc. Can that be used as part of the evidence? The answer is yes and no. Yes, it's part of some sort of story, all right, particularly if it's in the field of technology, but it doesn't say you are impacting the field of tech. This visa is not available to you because you're a fantastic student in the field of technology. The UK Global Talent Visa is available because you are either already an established talent in the field of digital technology, or you are a promising talent in the field of digital technology. What that means is you need to have started showing traction in work. So showing that you got a scholarship in school, it's not as much of a big deal. It says something about you, but it's just one indicator out of many pieces of indicators. So if you don't have many more evidences, yes, you can put it to say, by the way, I got a full scholarship, by the way, but that's not something I would depend on if I was preparing your application. It would likely go under the mandatory criteria if you were to put that at all, but I would advise you use other evidence. Only use it if you don't have any other evidences. Somebody is asking, can we watch videos on the app? Yes, you can can watch videos on the app from day one. That's already available today. So if you download the app, if you go to eMigr8 content, you will find a lot of videos available there. And we are loading that section with more and more videos under different categories and so on. So you have everything you need in one place within the eMigr8 app. So that's already available to you today. Moody, someone's asking duplicate evidence. The guide says you shouldn't do this, but someone's asking for Tech Nation visa, can you use the same evidence twice? Meaning that you put one document under OC1 and then put it under OC3 as well. Moody, do you want to speak to this person?
I believe that we should start when we are dealing with technician. I believe we should start by reading the guide, the technician guide, because this is clearly stated, and also have in mind that you're not going to be in the room when the assessor is looking at your documentation, so you don't want to put one document over and over again because they will find it out, and that might be a reason for them to strike out your application, right? Because it feels like you're trying to game the assessor, or you're trying to confuse them to give you an endorsement. So you have to be very careful how you present. I tell people presentation is very important. How you present the various documents and the evidence that you are presenting, and start by properly labeling or naming the document correctly so that there are no confusions, right? So if you have one documentation, if you have one evidence for mandatory and that you repeat that evidence again for optional criteria, if you are the assessor, you think, what's this person doing? So you don't want to give the assessor a reason to doubt your story. So as much as possible, please stick to one document and use one document for one criteria and move on to other. And there's nothing like a document overload. Give them as much document as the system will allow you upload, just in case you need to sort of appeal. You will have, because you won't be allowed to add new document when it comes to appeal, you will have enough evidence to appeal with. So stay away from using one document in multiple scenarios, but give them as much document, as much information as you have with as much evidence that you can use to back up each of your documentations, right? So that's how I would answer that. But you want to add to that?
I think you've covered it on very well, Moody. I will just mention that the guide specifically now states that you shouldn't even do that. So it wasn't clear maybe 18 months ago, but the latest guide at the moment clearly states that you shouldn't be using multiple evidences. You shouldn't be using the same evidence in multiple times. You shouldn't need to do that if you are truly a talent and globally attractive, as you say you are. So just think about that. The next question, I'll take this one, says, skilled worker visa, do you help with getting COS? We help you land jobs in the UK, and some of those jobs comes with certificate of sponsorship. And we do that under our tech career coaching service, which is a part of the eMigr8 offering as well, to be able to handle you from even as an absolute beginner level to you becoming globally attractive and landing the likes of roles that would land you the UK skilled worker visa. And those skilled worker those roles will come with certificate of sponsorship. The place you can start is a free resource that is available, which is called Landing a Tech Job in the UK tech ecosystem. We talk about, and that was 1 hour, 30 minutes of a lot of resources and a lot of tips that would help you in terms of if you're on a journey towards landing such roles in the UK. And those roles at the moment, you are looking for roles that pay at least £38,000 or above that are the roles that you're looking for. There's a method to it. There are things you should be doing every day. Looking for a job is a job by itself, and there are some tips that we can help with, and we can coach with that as well. The similar question says, do you help with reviewing evidence? Yes, as part of our coaching sessions, we are able to take a look at your documentary evidence, and we're able to guide to say, use this one, don't use that one, and so on. These are part of the packages available in structured coaching sessions within the eMigr8 community. I thank you for that feedback. Somebody gave a feedback as regards the app, something about the UX. As we said, this is a community preview of the app. We're still building. There's still a lot that we are going to have in the app, but you can benefit from the app from day one, because as you use it and you give us feedback, and we also track some of the things you're doing on the app, we also have an idea of what you need as our community, and we are building this for you. Right? It's a free app available to you. So if you are doing it yourself in terms of your journey, this app will be of great benefit. So thank you for that feedback. Please give us more and more feedback. And that's how we would continue to improve this solution. Somebody has a question to say, I'm currently doing my PhD research studies in tech. Can I leverage that for the Global Talent Visa? So one of the criteria for the UK Global Talent Visa is academic excellence. So that's OC4, optional criteria 4 is academic excellence. And that's some of the things that you can do with that is that with some of the papers that you issue, if people are citing your papers, those start pointing to the fact that you are doing something fantastic in the field of digital technology. And so go to the UK Technician Visa guide and look at the optional criteria 4. It gives a lot of different options that you can use if you're already in the academic line, as you've said, PhD, and you could qualify under that criteria, but you need to qualify 3 out of 5 criteria. The academic excellence one is OC4, one of the 4 optional criteria. You will need 2 others for you to qualify. So go check that out as well. We're getting some more feedback as regards the app. Fantastic. Thank you for that. On the website, what you just need to do is get started. You need to fill the form to get started. And once you do that, you will get a mail with a number of resources. One of those resources is the booking a session. But we also mentioned to you that if you waited till this time, we have a gift for you. This is the gift. It's a free coaching session. And the way you can claim it is a free short coaching session. Is you can go to any one of our eMigr8 communities right now, or if you are watching the replay video right now, as well as you're watching the replay video, go to the community and say, I attended this edition of eMigr8 Open Day, and that's the July 3rd edition of eMigr8 Open Day, and I have won a free short coaching session. Just declare on any one of the communities. So it can be on the WhatsApp community or the Telegram community or the LinkedIn community or the YouTube community. You can do that on the comments in YouTube or the Twitter community. Once you say that, the coordinators of the communities are going to take note of you. As such, when you book the free coaching session, they will know that you will be given access to that session at no cost to you. This is limited to just 1 per every member of the community, just to clarify that. But you can do that right now. And that's a way for you to get access to a free coaching session. There's also a second way, which we've announced on this call, which is that if you use the eMigr8 Visa app every day, each day you use the app, you earn 1 streak. And so your streak starts building up. If you are among the first 7 people to get 7 streaks on the app, you get a free short coaching session as well, right? The app will be filled with a lot of content, a lot of information. You can use the eMigr8 tax aspect for you to track your journey. And there are several other features that are available on the app and more features coming soon as well. eMigr8 is here to help, and eMigr8 is here to help your journey towards becoming globally attractive. We've talked a bit about our tech career, and we're coming towards the end of this edition of eMigr8 Open Day. And I'll just do a few more housekeeping and just a quick summary, and then we'll come to any last minute questions that we see in the chat or any last minute questions that we see in the community. There will not be time to bring you on stage during this edition. So if you do have a question, please drop them in the chat, and then we would be able to take those questions. And so we talked about what eMigr8 is, and what eMigr8 is not. We talked about the fact that we are offering you and we're helping you to become globally attractive in the field of digital technology. We also talked about one of our flagship packages and a premium package, which is the Settle in the UK as a tech talent. This is a viable pathway for relocation, and it's also a viable pathway for settlement. So if you're already in the UK and you're looking for a visa that you can switch to that would have a pathway to settlement, this package may be for you. It is absolute beginner friendly. What that means is even if you have never done anything in the field of technology today, whether on the technical side of technology or the business side of technology, this route may be viable for you. But if you're already in the field of tech, or you already have some experience in tech in the past, or you have transferable skill, even better. And if you already have some experience in building digital technology startups, digital products, this is even better for you as well, because it will make it easier. You already have some of the skills that you need to build. You will need some time for you to be able to use this package. It's a minimum of 3 to 6 months minimum. So it's except you're already qualified, and you wouldn't need this package if you were already qualified anyway. And this is a route where you can move with your family and dependents. This is also a route where you are able to work from day one of moving to the UK under one of the 3 visa options that comes with this particular package. We talked about open days. We talked about what eMigr8 is. We talked about the fact that we run a freemium service, and we now have the eMigr8 app as one of the free services available now. We talked about the different packages. We talked about the Become a Tech Talent package. We talked about you mentoring if you're already highly advanced in the field. Learn how to become a startup founder by actually becoming a startup founder, and also our tech career coaching service, which is only available in the UK at the moment. We touched on some of the different visa opportunities on this screen, and hopefully you've gotten some of your questions answered. And then if you need more clarification, now is a good time for you to book a coaching session. And we talked about how we help practically to help you become globally attractive from an eMigr8 perspective. And so thank you so much for you joining this edition. I will just give some advice to the 5 different communities within eMigr8, and I would also take any other questions that we find in the chat, and we will then call it a day today. Somebody is asking, how do I access the app? eMigr8visa.com. That's where you need to go to. eMigr8 is spelled EMIGR and then with the number 8, visa.com. That's where you need to go to. And if you go to eMigr8visa.com, you will find what you need. And so, Moody, do you have any last words? And then I will just give my last words to the 5 different categories of our audience on the eMigr8 community.
All right. So my last word is simple. Knowledge without implementation is no wisdom, right? So there's a lot of knowledge that has been shared today, and please start from somewhere, but do all you can to start implementing some of the knowledge that you've gotten today. If you are looking at TechNation, go to the technation.io website and read the user guide and start putting your evidence together. We're here at eMigr8 to help you where you have gaps and to help and to put you through and make sure you are properly appraised and you're putting your best foot forward. That's why the community exists. And if you want to go faster with more information, it's better to go in a group rather than going alone, right? So join the community, all right, because we have like-minded individuals who are trying to get to the same destination that you're trying to go. So it's good sometimes to share information, share knowledge with one another. That's why the community does exist. And of course, we have an app now that you can leverage. So all these is just to make sure you are globally attractive. That is our common goal across all the packages that we're offering at eMigr8, right? So, but like I started with, action, action, action. Draw up your roadmap. What are you doing tomorrow? What are you doing next tomorrow? What are you doing this month of July to make sure you're globally attractive? And we'll see you in the coaching rooms, or we'll see you at the top. Thank you, guys.
Fantastic. Thank you, Moody. And I'll just speak to 5 different categories of people on the call, because we've sort of analyzed our community within eMigr8, and we sort of realized our community is split into these 5 categories. So I'll just give a bit of advice to each one of these categories of people. And so I'll start with beginners in the room. You've not started your journey in the field of technology at all. What I advise you do is start today. Start by learning skills, start by gaining experience and gaining exposure in the field of digital technology. There's a lot of resources out there that can help. If you are able to do it yourself, fantastic. But even if you cannot do it yourself, there are several talent development programs and training programs that can help you in that journey. I recommend the one from Bincom, which is the Bincom Global Tech program, but the key point is start your journey in the field of technology today. Intermediate people in the room, which is category 2, people who are already on that journey and you're at the intermediate level in the field of technology. What you should be doing is make sure that you are building an holistic career. Make sure that you have not focused on building skills and then you are lacking in the right experience, or you are lacking in the right exposure, or you focused on building you built experience, but then you don't have the right modern skills, because don't forget that technology is changing very, very, very quickly, or you don't have the right exposure in what is needed. Ensure you are building a balanced career. Ensure that you have a roadmap for yourself around even qualifying for these tech visas. The tech visas are already there. Their requirements are already there. Even if they will make changes, they won't be drastic changes, right? So the requirements are there. They've told you what your career must look like, what your profile must look like within the next few months, within the next few years. Are you building daily towards that direction? Are you building daily? If they said that they want to see if you've spoken at events, are you actively working towards speaking at events? If they said that they want to see if you've worked in digital technology product, are you actively doing that? And so on. The key point we're saying is that look at what is required, what is missing in your profile, and starting today, not even tomorrow, starting today, right now, what is missing and what can you do for you to start filling those gaps so that you have an holistic profile that would be adjudged as globally attractive. The visa criteria are there, and you will find out that for some of these visa opportunities, the criteria are even similar, like the UK Technician visa and the US O1 visa, very similar criteria. So maybe those are things you should start looking at. For the advanced people in the room, that's category 3. You're already established. The gate is open today. In some cases, some of these visa opportunities, they may change the requirements for your favor. But sometimes the requirement may change against you. Also, time is counting. Sometimes the requirements, you may be fine today, but some of the things that you achieved maybe 5 years ago may no longer be relevant for UK Global Talent Visa. Why? Because they only want to see the achievements you've made in the last 5 years. And so make a while the sun shines. If you need a bit of support in terms of the application process and all of that, this is part of why the eMigr8 platform has been created to support you. We want to help. What we're saying is that you are likely already qualified for one thing or the other. Some of us on the room, you're already qualified for the US EB1 visa, for example, or the UK Global Talent Visa, and several other visa opportunities available. Take a look at it to say, oh, fine, let me do a self-appraisal. Let me check what I'm qualified for. Maybe this is an opportunity I should take. And I've seen people that have actually applied for this visa but didn't actually move. But what they did was that there was a backup plan for them in case they needed to move in the future. It's up to you. The way we are not offering immigration or legal advice, all we're saying is these opportunities exist today. You likely qualify today. Don't wait till when it's too late or when things has changed. That's category 3. Category 4, people in different countries, but you are not on a pathway to settlement. So you have relocated, but you are not on a pathway to settlement. The truth is, and that's category 4, the truth is the requirement is the same for you as the person who has not yet relocated, right? And I know sometimes when you hear that, you may feel a bit discouraged, but you shouldn't be. Instead, what you should be is that, oh, fine, what should I be doing today? So if I'm beginner, what should I be doing? If I'm intermediate, what should I be doing? If I'm advanced, what should I be doing? That's what you should be looking at, rather than saying, oh, okay, I'm in one boat versus this other boat. Because ultimately, these visa criteria, particularly in Western countries, the criteria cannot change. They cannot discriminate against you or for you. They are not supposed to do so. And so because it's available, the opportunities are there. Take a look and see what you need to do today for you to be able to qualify. Final category, people who are ready to apply for one application or the other, one visa opportunity or the other, we say book a coaching session. We're here to help you, and some of those coaching sessions are free. So we are not asking you to come pay or anything immediately or anything like that, but we may be able to help. We may be able to direct you in the right way. Sometimes people come to us after they've applied for a visa opportunity and they've been rejected. Luckily, for many of these opportunities, you can apply again. But what you have done is you've wasted money, because some information that you could have gotten before applying, you get it after you've done your first application and you spent a ton of money for the first application before coming to eMigr8 visa and all of that. So what we are saying is very simple. Take a look at the resources available to you. Take a look at the resources that we've made available, because all of those may be able to help you to put your best foot forward if you are submitting a tech talent application or the other. Thank you so much to everyone that has joined this edition of eMigr8 Open Day. We trust that this has been useful for you. Don't forget that if you're on this call at this time, you've won one free eMigr8 short coaching session. And the way to claim it is to go to any one of our communities to say you were part of this edition of eMigr8 Open Day and you have won that short coaching session. And the coordinators will take note of you, and then when you book, you'll be able to book a free coaching session given the direction that you've been given. Don't forget to download the app or use the web version of the app as well. Log in, take a look at it, use it, and we believe that it would help your eMigr8 journey. It would help your pathway to relocation and settlement. Thank you for this edition of eMigr8 Open Day. Please like, share, let us know, give us feedback. The feedback you give us helps us to keep going. If you notice, we do a lot of things for free, but part of why we do it for free is because we know that we are actually making a difference. But we only know if we are making a difference if you let us know. And so please give us a feedback, even if it's not positive feedback, let us know, so that way we can continue to improve and we can continue to serve you better. eMigr8 Tech Visa is here for you. Thank you so much, everyone.